Good morning, everyone. Well, I've got another day of collection obsession, and this time I'm going to be scrapbooking the two oldest granddaughters, and I just think this is so funny. And it's like they would always, every time they stayed here, this happened. But anyhow, their dad took a picture of this, and Brenna, she's the oldest one, and I'm not sure how old they are here, but I would say she looks like she's maybe 10 or 11, so she would be like what, 7 or 8. And then she's got Pooh Bear here too. This one has the Pooh Bear because you can see it's just laying right there on top of her. And so she's like wrapped around here. She got on leggings or pajamas, and then she's wrapped over here like that. I just thought this is so cute, and I thought that would be a cute one on this paper. So I've already matted it in just a white mat. And then I took this paper, and it's like the whole paper was like this, and it looks like it's diagonal scraps and stitched. So I decided I was gonna mat it more like with that. And so I am doing that. I'm gonna try not to knock over the thing. Knock over the taper, okay, and I'm giving it roughly like a 1/4 inch on each side. Okay, well, let me see if I can pull that up a little bit because it looks a little crooked. Okay, that's good there. Okay, and I'm just gonna basically center it. And I'll kind of put it in the general area that I think it needs to be, and then I'll measure it and make sure it's center, because I can tell right now it's not. Okay, let's see, if we go 9 and 3, that's still going to be off. Okay, I'll put it right there. Yep, that should be center right there. And so I'm going to use a tab still. I love the tabs. I've made some really pretty tabs. If you haven't seen those, I'll remember to link them down below. I think they're a cute little addition, and they don't have to be much. Okay, and then I've got one of the little cutouts that says, or die cuts that says Sisters, and I'm looking all over it, and that glue is right behind this. Okay, so I'm going to use that, and I think that's it for things that are actually from the collection. And then everything else is going to be stuff I had pulled ahead when I put the collection together, or things I pulled in later, or like today, because it's like there's not too much of the die cuts, and that's all I had purchased with this. But I did pull in some wooden pieces and things like that. But today I thought, okay, she's got the Pooh Bear here, so I'm gonna go look through my Pooh stuff, and there's this sticker here, and it says a togetherish sort of day. And I'm gonna cross off day, but I think I'm gonna tape it down first, just because, just in case it kind of, if it smudges, I want it on here just in case it smudges. Or, don't want to have to keep messing with it after I cross it out. So I'm gonna cross off day, and I'm using my Paper Studio pen, and it's the 0.5 millimeter, and so I figured this, I maybe need a great big pen, because that doesn't look like it covers up much, but I'm gonna go over it. Just gonna keep going over it until it looks good, but I want it to look like it's crossed out. Okay, and then I die cut some letters. These were like some of the first letters I ever die cut. Oh, and now I had, if you've seen yesterday's video, I used these letters that were like 2 layers and one of them looks stitched. I think I bought them on Amazon. I don't remember for sure. But if anybody knows where you can get those, would you let me know? I'll try to I'll maybe take a picture of that at the end so you can see it, because somebody was interested in them. I looked on Amazon and could not find them. I looked on scrapbook.com and didn't see them there. And I also looked on Temu until, you know, I had my cart full. Actually, I think I only had $30 worth of stuff, but I thought I wasn't even shopping. And I didn't shop. I just left it in the cart. But now I want to shop. When I was on Amazon looking for letters too, I put more letters in the cart, but I didn't buy those either. Lots of times when I shop, it has to sit there for a long time before I actually do it. Now, do I have that inside out? I might have. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to make it diagonal across here, and I'm going to spell night wrong. I'm going to spell it with the N-I-T-E, because I kind of want it to look like maybe Pooh wrote it. I thought, this is how I'm sure Pooh would have did it. He would have crossed out that day and put night. Okay, where's my wax pencil? Here it is. Okay, it's hard for me to tell what way these letters are, inside out or right side. Okay. I thought when I seen that, I thought, oh, that's so cute because they're so together. I just thought it was cute. Okay, and so now I got the E. And I have to be really quiet. I can't talk and put these letters down all at once, all at the same time. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And then over here I'm going to use one of these wooden flowers that I put in the collection when I was first putting it together. I just thought they're so cute. I like to use them. So I'm going to let it overlap that. And then, oh, I do have this flower from the collection. I was thinking I only had the tab from in the sisters. But I got this little flower. I'm going to put this here too. Okay, because I'm trying to spread my colors around in my triangle. Okay. And then I have Winnie the Pooh, and he is a chipboard set, and I'm pretty sure, what is the name of that? Well, it's like through Disney, but there's another company that does like the Disney stuff, and I can't think of who it is right offhand, but maybe I'll think of it. And I'll try to put it down below. So I'm going to use this little circle, and these I actually printed from what? Pinterest. And I had printed a bunch of these like label die cuts, or label. They're like labels. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I did circles, and then I did these. And I tried to find them again, like I didn't save mine to my onto my computer. I think these ones might have been, but then it's like, I've got a new computer since then, so I don't know if they're still on there or not. One of the things I thought was still on there, but maybe not. But so there are free things that you can print from Pinterest if you didn't know that. But I was gonna give them, you know, put them on my drop down menu so that people could print them out, but I could not find them afterwards. And that's been quite a while ago. I haven't even looked lately. I used to be on Pinterest all the time, but I noticed I got on there and I just wanted to sort everything. I think it's so funny. So I hardly ever go on there. Okay, so I got little Winnie the Pooh, and I'm gonna kind of have him like he's a photo corner. And I'm not gonna push him down real hard because I've got this little heart that I actually punched out from the cover of a paper pad I had. And I thought this is cute, and it's that peachy pink, like this paper. Oh, and the reason how come I picked this paper, doesn't it look like a sheet that's been folded down? I thought, oh, it looks already like a bed. I thought that was super cute. So I'm gonna cover up a lot of this little circle. Oh, I think I want the heart maybe a little straighter, if it's not too late. I think maybe like this, because I do want to see that little bit of that circle here, and a little bit on the other side. Well, actually a lot on that side. And then I had bought these little, oh, here they are. I bought these at Hobby Lobby one day. It's like little gem flowers. They look like little daisies. And so I broke those out today, and I thought I need some purple because I got purple on him. I mean, we got purple on the two girls. So I wanted to bring out some purple. So I'm just gonna put that right here on this little heart, because we got a flower down here, we got one up here, so we've got some purple there, some purple here. Just trying to bring that little bit of color around. We got red here, and you know, the little purple in him. Okay, and then I've got like two little tabs, and these I had in these little boxes that they're like my color boxes. And I think I might have said this one other day, I had them out. I used to use them all the time when I went to my friend's house. Whatever I was working on, I would just pull out the colors, and that way when I got there, if I was missing something, I could just pull it out of these. And so it's like, yeah, I had these little peachy pink or like coral color ones, and I thought they match well with this or coordinate well with it. And so I pulled these out, and I pulled out a lot of the things from these because I'm thinking I don't hardly use them anymore. And well, I hadn't used them for like ever. And I thought, well, I should just empty them into my color binder, because I have one binder that's kind of done by color where it's not really a theme or whatever, but it's like I just don't know if I did put some, I started putting stuff in there, so I might end up just doing that and then use these for something else. I don't know. It's like I didn't get very far with them. It's like every day, you know, it's something different. Okay, I had just been trying to work on that room. In fact, every day I keep thinking, oh, I don't know if I should do a layout or just keep working on the room. But then I'm afraid I would just be like so far behind. And like this kid here, she graduated, and I wanted to have her books done, or you know, or at least one of them, and put together, but I could not do that. Just couldn't get it together enough. Okay, so I am using that thread that I used the other day and a little tassel. And I just thought this was cute. It's going to bring a little bit of black up here because we have black here, we have black here, and then we'll have this little black thread. And this is a real nice coarse thread. And I'm just going to tie it into a bow again. I should have did this ahead because I did one the other day and it was kind of a job. I don't know why it seems so hard. Maybe it'll go really easy today. I don't know. I think because it's so coarse, it kind of just wants to not stay in the bow. And then I have to pull it through with the tweezers. Maybe. I'm pinching myself now. Okay. You see, I gave myself lots of thread to work with. Okay, I'm gonna tighten it and then loosen it. I'm gonna adjust it until I like the size, which that's what I always do when I do a bow. And I just think that's cute. And I have these little tassels and hardly, you know, I don't, well, anything that was in these little things, I just wasn't even using. So opening them up, it's like, oh, I have that in there, that's fun. So it is fun to pull out something new and play with it. Okay, and then I'm gonna make it look like it's hanging from this little banner. So, and I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the string so that when it dries, it does not want to come apart. And you know what? I pushed on it and it already feels like it's stuck there. So hopefully that does. Okay. So I have that there, and now I've got a little purple flower and a little red flower. And I think the little red flower is just a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna put those on the banner too, because I got 3 things, so I need 3. And I needed purple and red in this little collection here. So I'm just gonna drop that somewhere around there. And then I'm gonna put the little purple one down too. And because I was looking through those little color containers, I found a flower in there, and that's when I thought, oh, this one here. That's when I thought, oh, I could have flowers in the color that I'm working with. So that's how I got to this. Okay, I also have these buttons out, but now I'm wondering, do I need the buttons? They kind of blend in. Because this was one of the first things I put on, so now I don't even know. Now that I've added all the other stuff, I don't know if, do I need them or do I not? I don't know. I don't know if I want to put them. Oh, and I have this little bird. And, oh, I am forgetting stuff. And I have a bee, because, you know, Pooh has always had his honey pot, and so there was usually a bee around. And I'm trying to do the wooden, 3 of the wooden things, so I'm going to have this bee like he's just right there by Pooh. I thought about, you know, when I was trying to bring in black over here, I thought about just making little black lines, but I pulled out this and I thought, oh, that's super cute, so I just decided I would use that. Okay, so I'm gonna just put that little bee right there. And maybe he could still have little lines. Do I want to do that? Risk it? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to do a few little dashes. Oh yeah, that worked. I like it. Okay, so then I have this little bird, and I think I'm gonna put her about right there, I think. Or do I need her down here more? I kind of like her up there. Looks like she's gonna fly right off the page. These are so cute. And so I had these in, I had put these in the kit at the beginning. I thought maybe I can use some of those. I like being able to put things in the collection that I don't normally use, that I forget about. Because when I'm building a kit, or even like if I do a page kit and add embellishments, I'm really good at remembering to put stuff in then, but then the rest of the time, not so much. Okay, do I want the buttons or do I not? Let me try them in different places. I just don't know. Okay, let's vote on it. Let me know if I should add the buttons. And I like 3 of them together. If I do the buttons. I even thought about putting a button in each one, but now I've already worked at getting an odd number, and if I put it in each spot, it will not be an odd number. So I would probably want to put them, I kind of like them over here. So let's vote on it. If everybody says yes, put those on there, I will. Otherwise, I'll leave them off. Or if everybody says don't put them on there, I won't put them on there. So I'm just going to put them in a little baggie and put them with my layout. Put them with my layout, and I'll show you during my layout share if I put them on or not. But I will do whatever the consensus is. Is that the word I'm going for? All right, so that's it for today. I will have close-ups at the end, and I'm gonna lay and do a picture, and then take them off and do a picture, and then plus I'll have, you know, the little close-up shots. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Oh, I will have a drop-down menu that will show the other people that are doing the collection obsession. Go over there and check them out. And I will, actually today's Saturday, so I will not probably be on tomorrow, but I will be on Monday again, because I've been taking Sunday off just so I can do my other job. So thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.